So we oftentimes get the question of why do VO2 max testing? VO2 max, the number, is something that actually declines with age, and it's largely dictated by genetics. And so there's not a ton that you can do to this number. So why in the world would you want to take the time to test and know that number? Well, here's the deal. When we test, we get what we call VO2 peak. VO2 peak is the greatest amount of oxygen you're able to take in, VO2, at that given time, during that given test. Now, VO2 peak is your ultimate potential for VO2 max. Very few people ever test at their VO2 max. So to be able to test at VO2 max, you would have to be in the best shape that you possibly could be at this age. VO2 peak is where you are today. And so when we test VO2 peak and then we train someone for 6 months and then we retest VO2 peak goes up. Essentially what we are doing is we are approaching VO2 max. Do we know if you're actually at your VO2 max? We don't, but we are approaching, we are showing progress from one point to another. The other thing that we are looking at is the relationship of VO2 peak to anaerobic threshold, or your VO2 at anaerobic threshold. And by comparing these two numbers, we can determine what type of workouts you need most. Do you need more intensity anaerobic based workouts, or do you need more work developing your overall aerobic volume? And so through VO2 max, we're getting a VO2 peak that allows us to gauge fitness improvement over time, and we are determining the type of workouts you need most to get into your ultimate peak shape.